Virgil wrote, Fert orida usurper oras, sends through the air this dread command.
Take your fill of love's thrill with a sigh.
Doctor, I'm ever so sorry to trouble you, but will you examine my foot?
Well, I'm not really a doctor, you know. I'm only a student.
Well, that's almost the same thing, isn't it?
Well, what's the matter with your foot?
I think I must have twisted it or something. Mum, do you think you'd be cross if I asked to go to Liverpool tomorrow?
Now, what do you want to go to Liverpool for?
Well, last Monday I met a chap at the Rialto, and this chap lives in Liverpool.
Now, you listen to me, Rose. If you think that I'm spending all this money on your dancing lessons so that you can go gadding off to Liverpool...
Oh, Mummy, listen. This chap's married.
Oh, married?
Guess who?
Angel Dream.
Oh, Charlie, it was supposed to be a surprise.
It was.
What do you mean?
It was my idea to get you in the show.
Oh, I love you for it, Buttons. Monty phoned me last night and said come straight to London. So I flung everything into a suitcase, and here I am. Oh, Charlie, I'm so excited. It's my big chance. Well, I'm sorry if I've interrupted something. How are you, Daphne?
I'm fine. I've netted my stocking.
Having fun, aren't you?
Shirley.
Albert, aren't you going to introduce me?
Oh, yes, of course.
Goodbye. Oh, come on, Sophie. You can't say I've been long.
You've been ages.
But how did you get away, Sophie?
I dropped Mother's card, refused a cup of tea, a most revolting cake, and told Lady Walker the launch had to catch the tide.
Oh, it's that young man again.
Again?
We'll go straight on, shall we, and browse.
Hello, Dr. Bingham. Good afternoon, Dr. Sparrow.
Oh, good afternoon. Did you enjoy the dance last night?
Yes, did you?
Parts of it.
We found your pipe down one of the settees. I kept it for you.
Good girl. I'm lost without the jolly old pipe. Well, the mixture's before, eh?
How about a drink?
Try martini, please.
Now, not so long ago, it would have been a lemonade.
Time marches on.
Yes, yes, indeed. How are the folks?
Oh, fine, last I heard. I don't see much of them these days.
Yes, I hear you're the perfect secretary now.
Yes, I am.
Where is he?
Gone.
Gone who?
No one, the gas man.
Now, wait a minute, the gas man.
The gas man! Oh, Bill, I never expected you. I thought
If you weren't expecting me, what do you doll yourself up for, the gas man?
Bill!
And if he's gone, why's the door locked?
Oh.
What's my picture doing like that?
Oh, Bill, why are you always so jealous? Pretend you're asleep. Darling. Oh, darling, don't tease. Wouldn't you rather have the light on, Charlie, darling? Come in.
I'm sorry to trouble you, miss. I've come to clamp down your deadlight.
Sounds most exciting.
The porthole.
Oh, I thought perhaps it was some naval ceremony. You know, like crossing the equator or something.
Oh, don't worry, miss. As soon as we get to sea, I can promise you plenty of fun and games.
Uh-huh.
On deck, of course.
Sister?
I'm not a sister, I'm a staff nurse.
Huh? How do I tell the difference?
Student nurses wear big hats, we call them butterflies.
You call them what?
Butterflies.
Oh, I like that.
They don't. And staff nurses wear these. Got it?
Yes. I think you're wonderful.
Relax, Mr. York.
Well, last night Eric and I were talking about furniture. I want contemporary things and he doesn't. We had a terrible row. He said he wasn't going to have chairs like toadstools. So I said if he's going to exaggerate, there wasn't much point in talking. So he said perhaps we ought never to talk to each other again.
Look, we can't sit around here all day. There's been no sign of a lift, and I'm due at camp at 3. I'll be in terrible trouble.
Yes, well, why don't you ring them up and tell them you'll be late? There's a phone box back there.
Ring up a CO?
Oh, why not? You're going to be a secretary, aren't you?
Yes, I know, but...
Well, look, if you're shy about it, I'll phone him up and tell him it's not your fault. He's bound to listen to me.
No, I think I'd better do the talking.
When I'm relaxing in my bath, do you know the very first thing I think of? Proudfoot's Pink Pierre, a cool cake of comfort. Oh.
I'll get it.
No.
Mommy.
Who are you?
Hello, hello, hello.
Having a facial?
This is Fred Scrutton. Fred, Deirdre.
Hello.
How'd you do?
Fred's going to drive us down to the caravan site.
Miss Dixon,
Yes?
you must have attended Gabriel that last day.
As a matter of fact, I did not. On that day, Mr. Gabriel instructed that only Dr. Edwards should attend him. He was most emphatic about it. He died that night. Now, Mr.
Hammer. Michael Hammer. And you're Laura Knapp?
Yes. Do I know you from somewhere, Mr. Hammer?
We've never met.
There is something familiar about you.
Well, I used to make the papers once. I was a private investigator.
Oh, yes. There was an affair with the Washington agency one time. My husband was on a committee. I vouched for you personally to get you a chance to break away from poaching and do something worthwhile for a change. And you turned this man down.
Wait a minute. Is it that important to you? You really want me to go?
Yes, I do.
Well, I don't want to. I'd miss you too much.
Tell me, Jill, why does he do it?
He likes to win.
Why do you do it?
He pays me.
Is that all he pays you for?
And for being seen with him.
Just seen?
Just seen.
I'm so glad.
Hugh,
Mm-hmm.
do you really think Mr. Owen could be one of us?
Yes.
Then it must be one of 5 people.
7.
7?
Doesn't have to be a man.
Do you really believe it could be me? Hello, Dr. Moseby.
Doctor?
Philip.
Hello, Maggie.
And you must be Mr. Storr. It's a privilege.
Just call me Hank.
Just call me Maggie, Hank. Excuse me, I have to get my hat box.
Come on, Mark.
You have a lovely family, Mr. Dimsdale.
I'd join a carpool, but we'd need a bus.
It's reassuring to know there are still fathers with enough interest in their children to put themselves out.
One more kid, and that's exactly where I'd be.
We are met again, my children, on the most happy occasion, the initiation, with your approval, of a new sister. Our numbers are growing, as they will, as they must.
American Police Undercover Lieutenant Joseph Christopher.
Former. Note the former.
Resigned under a cloud during police brutality investigations. Believed by some to have been innocent, but thrown to the wolves by his chief, an old friend, Robert Vettner.
We have traveled many miles to fulfill our master's instructions. Now we are about to perform our last service. After we receive a signal from our master, we shall release the contents of this urn.
There are some who seek to penetrate the secrets of our world. You have seen today the fate of such a spy. A man. There can be only one future for men such as this.